West Ham survive a late scare and Lingardinho continues his goal scoring form. So West Ham have beaten Leicester 3-2 just as they survived the late scare at the end. But Lingardinho, he set the pace with that amazing goal. That volley, curling it round the player. How has he done that? And from the start, West Ham, Leicester, it was very even, I'd say. But the West Ham, they just clicked. And Lingard, that goal it was really hard to hit. He kind of hit into the ground, curled it around the player, it went in. He's on fire at the moment. I thought West Ham were very good. The way they countered, it was amazing. Jared Bowen passing it across to Lingard for the second. And then by then, the game was almost wrapped up. For the third goal, it's Jared Bowen who scores another decent goal. It's a great counter-attack. They had one disallowed as well, Diop. They got that decision right. It wasn't offside, although in some other games they've made absolutely stupid decisions. And VAR, how many times we're going to go on about it? It's ridiculous. But Lingard almost got another assist. It was just a great game to watch, end to end at times. But West Ham did deserve it in the end. As I said, that Bowen goal was the bit where you thought West Ham have got these points wrapped up. But as always, have they been doing lately, they have the potential to bottle them. They did it against Arsenal. They did it almost did it against Wolves, and they nearly did it against here. The man in form, Iheanacho, scored 2. First goal was a brilliant goal as well. Brilliant goal as well. Smashed into the right side of the goal. And then the second one, he pounced and scored. But West Ham hung on, and they did deserve it. Lingard has been a revelation for that David Moyes team. When they relied heavily on Antonio and Souček providing the goals, there's a lot less pressure off them. And yeah, Lingard might have the pressure, but he wants to perform. He wants to show what he's about, because he's been at Man United just kind of sitting there, kind of just rotting away, not playing, not doing anything. And he needed this loan. And I think West Ham should go all out to buy him in the summer. He's been amazing, non-stop scoring. He deserves Player of the Month at some point. I know Iheanacho is also having a good month as well. He got it last time. Jesse Lingard needs to have game time, and you can see that. At United, will he get it? I think if he goes back to United and he doesn't play as much, which he probably won't, because he's competing against Bruno, Donny van der Beek. He ain't going to get as much game time, but obviously they want Declan Rice and they might use it as a bit of a bargain. I reckon Rice should stay at West Ham, try and get Lingard, and they can build on this, because no one would have expected West Ham to cut to this level, top 4. I remember early in the season when it was Villa, West Ham, Southampton around those European spots, and obviously Villa and Southampton have dropped off massively. But West Ham have maintained it. Lingard's signing obviously has been a massive boost, but they've had injuries. Rice is injured and they're still winning. Antonio's injured, they're still winning. And it's been amazing how they've managed to consistently win and win and win. And against big teams as well. They've won against Leicester. They should have won against Arsenal. And they're performing week in, week out for the manager. And David Moyes, of all people, has got Lingard firing like he's bloody Kevin De Bruyne. I like it. He's more than Kevin De Bruyne. He's a goal machine at the moment. And yeah, I just thought West Ham were really good. Leicester did, after that third goal conceded, they did step it up and they had a lot more possession. Obviously, they haven't got Maddison. They haven't got Barnes. Vardy has had a massive goal drought recently. Overall, there was poor for most of the match. West Ham were the better team. But then when West Ham sat back, they came more into it. Tielemans was controlling the ball a lot more. But overall, will Leicester bottle it? Everyone's saying it. I still think they won't. They've got Maddison to come back. I think he weren't playing because he breached Corona restrictions or whatever. Barnes should be coming back in a few weeks. So they've got the fixtures as well to kind of get enough points to stay in the top 4. West Ham, though, they're going to be hard to budge. And Chelsea and Liverpool are all going to be like, when are you going to drop points? Because they're winning game after game, and West Ham are just still winning. It's unbelievable the run that West Ham have managed to go on, and no matter even if they drop out of the top 4, I'm not going to jinx it, but Europe seems like the minimum that they'll get. Even if they do drop points, they'll probably still be in the Europa League. It's just insane what David Moyes has tried to do. He's got the players in that he wants. They've spent the money well, and if they play their cards right, if they manage to get Lingard on a permanent, if they manage to keep Rice, if they build a few more players, they've got Ben Rama, who hasn't had the best of first seasons, but he can grow, and they can build on this season, and they can continually push for top 6 if the owners, who I think are a bit dodgy and not that good, but if the owners did provide money, West Ham could fight for top 6 consistently. But if the owners do end up selling Rice, not getting Lingard, and not investing in the squad, West Ham will fall next season. But this season, I mean, West Ham fans are going to be loving it. They've been unbelievable, beating so many teams. Against City, they put up a good fight. It's just incredible. And against Leicester, they dominated them. They beat them earlier, didn't they, as well in the season? 2-0, I think it was. It was a great game to watch. They need to stop conceding these goals because they have that period of like play where they score, and then you think, oh yeah, the game's done. But no, once the team scores, I think it's in their heads a little bit that, oh no, let's not do an Arsenal win. They need to stop that. And once they get a few clean sheets, maybe it will start to shore up a bit. But they're definitely in a chance. They have a massive chance of getting top 4. It's just whether they can maintain these results, because I'd no doubt Chelsea and Liverpool will be right on their backs every game. So West Ham will have to perform. But I mean, if you're a Hammers fan, do you really care if you don't get top 4? Not really, because obviously, if it's that close, there will be a little bit annoyed because your expectations change throughout the season. But overall, it's been a brilliant season for West Ham. Leicester will need to regroup, get a few of their players back, and go again the next week. Overall, though, I mean, what David Moyes has done has been amazing. Lingard needs West Ham because he's getting game time every game. He's kind of the main man. The energy that he brings, the other team members bounce off, and it uplifts the team spirit. And then West Ham need Lingard, obviously, because of the goals and stuff he's scoring. And I think, as I said, if he's at United, will he have that impact? He'll come on as a sub. He'll kind of... I don't see him starting. He might start in Europa League or wherever they're in the Champions League a few times, but that's where he can't consistently perform and he can't show his best self. But he's in the form of his life at the moment. West Ham are doing unbelievable. And Leicester are now only 1 point ahead of West Ham. Lingardinho, Jay Lings does it again. Unbelievable game. Iheanacho as well. Kelechi Iheanacho. He's magic. You know, them two are just in form for both their teams at the moment, at carrying them in some aspects. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.